How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today I thought we would check out Vampire Survivors. This is a fairly new roguelike which looks like a ton of fun. You can get it on Steam. It cost me literally like £2, so it's super cheap. And yeah, it is probably the most frustratingly good fun I've had in a very long time. I've only been playing it for a few hours, so if we have a quick look, on my collection and stuff, I haven't unlocked everything yet. We look at the characters that I've got unlocked. We only have these so far. So yeah, thought you know what, let's have a go of it, and yeah, let's see if we can actually beat it. I've only ever actually beaten the game once, so yeah, it's pretty difficult. So yeah, let's get into it. I'm probably going to choose this guy because this is the only one that I've managed so far to beat the game with, and I'll probably do the library because he's pretty good in the library. So the whole idea of this game is essentially we need to survive until the 30-minute mark. So you've got basically half an hour to do this. Once you get to that point, it just kind of ends. Oh god, I'm taking unnecessary damage. So the reason I'm choosing this guy to begin with is because he's got these throwing knives, which are not the best weapon, I guess, but seeing as this map is basically pretty linear, the enemies only come from two sort of directions, so it seems like this is probably the smartest map for him. So here we go, let's have a look. I really want the lightning ring because literally today, as I'm recording this, they basically did an update that, let's just get it and keep talking. They basically updated it so that this has an evolved weapon. So most weapons, I don't think all of them so far, but most weapons have like an evolved version of them, which just means that they are much better. So yeah, and I was playing earlier and managed to get it the first time I first run, sort of after that patch, and it is insanely good. So should we get this yet? No, let's get Rynetchi. Rynetchi is really good. So that's basically got this little bounce, these bouncing things that you can see around. They bounce off sort of the corners of your screen and off any objects in the map. So they end up doing quite a lot of damage in the run. Bracer is a huge item for this character because that synergizes super well with the knives that he has. Essentially, that is the item that I need to turn these knives into the evolved version. So this whole game really is all about finding synergies between weapons and stuff. Like I said, I've only been playing this for a few hours, so I don't know what works well with what, but yeah, let's get lightning ring because those other two are not great. So yeah, I currently don't know what is good with what. I haven't unlocked everything yet, so I don't know what synergizes well to unlock certain things, and just in general what are good items to take. But that is just something that we will learn throughout. THOR is really good. They create little pools of sort of these, like, you can see there, the little blue spot flame things. Alright, we are taking a lot of unnecessary damage. There's a few items that I think works well early game, but doesn't work well for the sort of later game, which we may see. I don't know. What do I want out of this? Let's take the axe. The axe is probably the better out of all of those. It has pretty good scaling, apparently. I haven't unlocked the evolved version of it. I don't know how to unlock that yet. There's usually a specific thing that you need. That would work really well with the Santa Water, and I think it works well with everything. I don't know if that increases the size of the... I did not mean to go for like that, actually. I don't know if that increases the size of like the axes and stuff. If it does, then that is just a pretty decent item overall, I would say. I guess Hollowed Heart's not too bad. Extra health. It's not something that I would try to go for in a roguelike. In things like Risk of Rain and stuff, I usually go for a lot more mobility stuff and just more damage. That way we can sort of deal with stuff better rather than relying on, you know, sort of... I guess when you take sort of more health items, it's kind of like you're setting yourself up to take more damage. As I say, I take more damage, but it is what it is. So I'm trying to get down this elite because he will drop a chest. There we go. So these can drop one item from them, or they can drop 3 items from them, or if you're super lucky, you can get a one that drops 5, which is obviously pretty good. It gives you a pretty good buff to your power. Yeah, let's keep buffing the stuff we've got. So the item that we need to turn the thunder ring thing into its the lightning ring, there it is, into its evolved form is an item called the duplicator, which is just an overall amazing item to take. But that will allow us to actually get the... let's go for... Yeah, let's go for knife. That will actually allow us to get the brand new evolved weapon, which is just so good. It honestly has carried a couple of my runs. Ebony Wings is a new one that I've just got, but there's not too much point in taking it because that synergizes with a completely different item. And seeing as, if you can see in the top corner, you're only allowed to hold 6 weapons and 6 items. So, because we've only got 1 slot left for the weapons, it's kind of pointless taking it. Spinach is just a good item to have overall. Extra damage is always better. I forgot that I am not playing my last round, and I can't just run into stuff. So King Bible's a pretty good item, actually. Do we go for that? Yeah, we go for that. However, that does mean that I need to try and find the Spellbinder, I think it is, that upgrades it. Like I said, I have literally only just unlocked a few of these. I've played this for about 3 hours, so... What are we on with? Yeah, let's get some more Santa Water. That'll give us a few more pulls. That's another thing I really like about this character, is he starts off with extra projectiles and stuff, so like bonus projectiles. So everything that would normally throw out just 1 starts with throwing out 2 and stuff, and etc, etc. So he's really good for stuff like that. However, like I said, I don't think the knives are a very good weapon. Sort of just in general, I think there are better items than the knives. Yeah, let's just pick up that chicken for now, I suppose. Yeah, let's get some more Rune Tracer. So there's a ton of stuff that I need to upgrade in this game. So if you look at the sort of top right corner next to where my my levels are, just below that, there are these gold coins that you collect. And I believe you use those to upgrade basically all these items that I'm getting right now into sort of more powerful versions of them. Like, for instance, the spinach, I think its base is 10% extra damage each one of those that you get. You can buy upgrades that give it an extra sort of 5% per rank and stuff. So there's definitely a lot of replayability in this game. There's a lot of what do I want here? Let's go for knives because we haven't got the duplicator yet, so there's not too much point in trying to... That's bad. Trying to get that to the max level yet. Now, those exploding things are probably the worst things in this this entire map. Man, I just take absolutely unnecessary damage all the time, but it's fine. Okay, there is a big elite right there in the middle. He's going to be a bit of a problem. So I always find myself struggling sort of in the sort of mid sort of part of this. Mid-game, I guess you want to call it? I don't know. Because I feel like the power spike of everything else seems to go really big. Yeah, we need Spellbinder for the Bibles that are spinning around us. That will allow us to get the evolved version of those, which is a very, very good sort of AoE. I think it has a ton of knockback, but yeah, it is pretty good. It's got me out of a few scrapes the last run. And this is kind of where I start to mean I have a few issues. Because I don't one-shot everything, and there's just like an absolute massive horde. So I definitely always think that I have... I don't really want to get that, so let's try and... okay, I've just taken a ton of damage. Yeah, let's keep going for the knives. Get that to max before we kill that elite. Because if we can already get an upgrade to a evolved weapon, that is huge. Whoa, that was a bit close. We're in a bad spot right now. Candelabra doors, pretty good. Whoa, I nearly just ran into that. That was spicy. See if we can get our last knife before we collect that. Alright, nice. So that's given us our maxed out knives. But we get this, we should hopefully... Okay, nice, we got a triple, that's really good. And one of those should hopefully be the upgraded knives. Or not, apparently. Okay. That's kind of fine. I'm in a pretty bad spot though, I need to... Okay, let's see if these give the chicken. Nice. Okay, we're in a much better spot than we just were. Oh god. Let's see if we can take out this elite and hopefully he'll give me it this time. Okay, there we go. The upgraded knives. So basically, we just don't have a delay on these anymore. They just continuously fire. As you can see, it says that it requires the bracer, so we need obviously the knives and the bracer. Now, this should put us in a much better position. Probably don't need to get this yet, but I'll get it anyway, just so that I can try to clear some of this room. Let's go more axe. So the reason I really like these knives, even though I know they're not the best weapon, is that if you just kind of hold like left and right and just tap up or down, depending, it kind of fires them in this like triangular motion, sort of in a conal type thing. I find that works really well for clearing a lot of stuff. Let's keep going, lightning ring. We do need that duplicator still. There is another elite bat there. There we go. Alright, spinach is pretty good. Like I said, that gives us like a 10% base damage buff, which is pretty good across absolutely everything. So spinach is a really good, just get it every single time sort of item. Or at least from what I can tell. I can't think of a reason why you wouldn't ever want to have just more damage. Alright, I guess we'll take some more of that. Oh, okay. More axe. Alright. What are we up to with Rune Tracer? Let's get another Rune Tracer. Oh my god, how much XP was here? Yeah, spinach is just, like I said, overall good, so just get that every time. Oh, didn't see that elite there for a second. I think we're in a good enough position where we can just sort of focus down elites as well, which which is pretty nice. Yeah, let's go more hollowed heart, I suppose. Like I said, I don't know all the synergies yet. If there's any that you know of that I'm completely missing out on, do tell. Right, where are we? We definitely want Mocking Bible at this point. Like I said, we don't have Duplicator yet, so there's not too much point in trying to focus on, yeah, Santa Waters more. Let's go King Bible. We do have the item there that will allow it to be the evolved version. Alright, so as you can tell, every single minute in the game, it does progressively get harder. There are different waves every single minute, so... effects... yeah... That would really help with the Santa Water. And with the King Bible, actually. Oh god, I'm taking damage from something. I'm not quite sure what it was. Alright, I didn't mean to get that, but... oh, nice. Duplicator. That's perfect. So we should, unless I mess up horribly, we should see the new... alright, there's... okay. Let's go Santa Water. I mean, obviously more Duplicator. Alright, so we basically just need to find a Elite now, so that we can get that upgraded. And there is one. Where's that watch? Let's get this time stop thing. Let's focus this down, and then we should get, hopefully... is it gonna die? Oh my god, it's got so much HP. So this should hopefully be the upgraded ring. And it is amazing. Yes, there we go. We got it. Alright, the Thunder Loop. So it's the evolved lightning ring, projectiles strike twice. And it needed the duplicator. So if you watch for this first strike, you'll see that there are like circles on the floor that get left behind, and then it will strike again a few seconds, like after a second. And it is amazing. It absolutely clears the room. It is by far my favourite item in the game now. What do we want? What am I even looking at? I mean, spinach is pretty good. Now, let me know if I'm wrong, but I feel like prioritizing spinach over pretty much anything is the move, because it buffs everything and not just like you're not just upgrading one thing. Yeah, I mean, I say let's just finish spinach off. That way we don't need to worry about it anymore. We basically have as much extra damage from that as we're gonna get. What do we want to go for here? Let's upgrade the axe a little bit. Anything that can pierce more enemies is always good. Now, I'm sure there's probably items for each class or character or whatever that you really shouldn't be taking or doesn't synergize well. I mean, that is basically the whole point of this game, is to try and find as many synergies as you can and get them to work as well as they can. Which, currently I'm probably doing a horrible job of. Let's go for... yeah, okay. Where are we at with King Bible? I mean, where did all this XP just come from? Let's go for more Santa Water, I suppose. Oh man, there is like 3 chickens on the floor right now, which is pretty good. Alright, there's another elite there. Now, I don't know if I ever explained it, probably didn't, and it's probably pretty self-explanatory, but obviously the experience gems that are on the floor, there are blue ones, green ones, and red ones. Obviously the blue ones are less XP, green ones are more, and the red ones are the best ones you can get, so... although I'm pretty sure people could figure that out. Alright, let's go Rune Tracer, I guess. anything to do more damage at the minute. Now, I'm pretty sure it goes without saying, but the music tracks in this game are amazing. The music in this game that I've heard so far is just unreal. It is so well good. So well good? So well made. It is good. I don't know. Words are hard, man. Let's go Bible. Let's try and get that evolved. Where are we at with stuff? Let's finish the Hollowed Heart, I suppose. It's just one less that I have to think about later on. Alright, let's get that, so next time we find an elite we should be able to get that upgraded. There's a watch just there, underneath that coin. Okay, there's an elite there, which is pretty nice. Should we just go for this? Alright, so this should hopefully be the upgraded Bible. Which basically just means that it's, like, always got uptime. As far as I'm aware, anyway. What does it say? Yeah, it never ends, so... As you can see, needed the Spellbinder to upgrade. And it now becomes these sort of runes and pages and stuff that are flying around. Now, I'm not sure if that gives knockback, I'm pretty sure it does. So between that and everything else, we're pretty good for now. But we are only at the 21 minute mark almost. And it might not look like I'm struggling, but it will end up getting much more difficult, so. Especially towards the last couple of minutes, they get a bit spicy. But honestly, this like Thunder Loop thing, or whatever what it was called, is like honestly the most OP item I've seen in this game so far. Don't know if that is actually the case, but I don't know if there's anything more powerful than it, but you know, all that I've seen in the 3 hours that I've played, yeah, this thing is pretty amazing. Alright, there's 2 rosary things up there, like 2 crosses, which basically completely wipe the room of enemies. So those are super nice to have for these sort of later minutes. So here might not be a terrible place to just kind of sit around and wait. Now, what are we at with the axes? We need one more. I don't know if I have the item for it to upgrade. I don't know what the upgrade item is. Yeah, let's go another Sanawater. Oh, don't get that thing yet. I don't need it. Oh yeah, we want the axe, right? Alright. So, let's see if we get the upgraded axe. I don't know if we will. I don't know if I have the items for it. Okay, we did. We did actually get it. So what did I need for that? The candelabra door. Okay. That's useful to know for future. Now, that is pretty good. I've seen this in action before. Oh, look at it go. Yeah, it is very good at, like, clearing some room. This run is going pretty well, considering. How much stuff do we still have to upgrade? Let's go more Sanawater. Sanawater's really good as well. Let's just finish off you. Get another Rune Tracer as well. Alright, so I'm just kind of taking every upgrade at this point. We're pretty much done with upgrading all our weapons, I think, unless there's a way for me to get another evolved weapon that I don't know about yet. Man, this is why I love this lightning ring, because it just makes this trivial for now, obviously. Spellbinder. Does Spellbinder even do anything for me right now? I mean, obviously I want to max everything out because it will then allow me every level I get to basically get health instead, which I will probably need for the last last couple of minutes. Where are those crosses, just for future reference? Alright, so these bats that are coming in now, they're sort of pushing stuff forward. Those little ones. They're not tough by themselves. The problem is that they push everything to you much, much more quickly. I don't want to get too close to those. Need you to die. Oh god, stuff's getting a bit close to you. Almost dead? Come on. Okay, nice. I don't even know what's left to upgrade, honestly. Alright. Okay, that is, I think, everything upgraded at this point. So any levels from this point on is basically just hell. And we need to try to get rid of elites as much as possible. So, because I don't need health right now, I'll take the gold. Like I said, I haven't upgraded any of the stuff with the coins yet, so there's actually use for those. Alright, keep going. We're good for now, we don't need to worry about food at the moment. Alright, you see, this is where it starts to get a little bit scary, because there are little enemies that are pushing these forward, which is a bit of an issue. I didn't mean to get that. I mean, it's gold, so it doesn't really matter, but you can see the little green blob things in the background, sort of behind the Medusas and in between them and stuff. They're pushing them forward, which is causing an issue. Right, we're still fine. We don't need food yet. We've got 2.5 minutes to go, and quite honestly, that upgraded axe with the upgraded Bible is honestly keeping quite a lot of stuff away, while the upgraded lightning ring is basically softening everything up before it gets close. Okay, stuff is getting a little bit close to me. Okay, I think we're probably fine, but I don't want to say that because I have literally died with 2 seconds left on the clock before. Do you want to kill that elite so that we don't have a load of elites swarming us? Got those emergency screen wipes as well. Didn't mean to walk into that, but it's fine. Yeah, we're still good for health. We've got the last minute coming up, and this is where it's going to get probably pretty rough. Depends on what spawns in. Okay, that actually is a little bit scary, because I don't want to move too much for them to come inside of the radius of the Bible, otherwise they will quickly blow me up. Okay, I need to... okay. Stuff does very quickly spawn back in, but I did see a hell of a lot of elites come towards me, so... Okay, we've got 30 seconds to go, and where I need to be for my emergency, I am lagging like hell right now. But where my emergency stuff is right where everything is. But basically, as long as we can survive this last 10-12 seconds, we're good. Oh my god, I am lagging pretty rough. Let's get that just in case I took damage there. Yeah, we should be good. And there we go. And then this guy comes out of nowhere and just destroys you. And that is how it ends when you get to the 30-minute mark. So we did get a couple of new achievements, or a new achievement, because I evolved the axe, because I'd never done it before. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Look at how much damage that Thunder Loop did, man. 2.4 million. That is insane. It's so good. So yeah, that is Vampire Survivors, and I will probably play a lot more of it. Like I said, there's a lot of different characters to do, there's a lot of other items to do. I haven't got all the achievements yet. There's a ton of stuff to do. But yeah, it is a ton of fun, and like I said, it's like £2. It's so cheap. So just go buy it. Honestly, go buy it. It's it's the most fun I've had in a game in a very long time. And yeah, I really like roguelikes. So yeah, I'll probably be playing this a lot more. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, then do like the video. Dislike it if you dislike it. And yeah, if you're new, please subscribe. Do all that good stuff. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one.